What's going on, guys? MiNameIsJake here, and welcome back to Modded Survival. We are not in our usual area, we are in the secondary area that I was going to quarry out, but I never ended up doing it because I found loads of crap in other places. What I've been doing, and the reason why I probably haven't seen one of these for a while, is I've been tallying all the mods we use in this pack and putting it into an Excel document so I can put it up on the net for you to, so you can make your own pack, as well as it helps me sort of learn how far we're progressing through. And so far, we've completed 3 mods. We have completed the Dimensional Anchors mod, which is basically this block, which is basically a chunk loader. So if you go inside, you can see J-Rebel. Owner's chunk limit is 49, and you can make it smaller or bigger with this. You can change the shape to a line, or a line, or a square, and set it to the owner of the server, or set owner to you. So that's basically it's Dimensional Anchors. I am sure is from Imbis Core. I'm sure that's what it is, because if I put in Dimensional Anchor, so yeah, that must be it. Alright. The other mod we did is, hey guy, let's just head back over to our usual area. Something I've noticed is you don't die when you enter the nether anymore, which is pleasant. I mean, you take a block of damage before you go through. So, you guys have missed actually quite a lot of recording, because I recorded for like 3 hours and scripted, because the main mod that I tried to do, which when I get to it I'll show you, was the Hardcore Ender expansion. So it's basically a mod to the end, and it was sort of completely a disaster really. I entered the end the first time and defeated the dragon, and there was no change. I thought, well, this is a bit weird, surely there's a mod here. And if you don't know, most mods, when you put them in the mod folder, you either put in the jar that they come downloaded as, or the zip they come downloaded as. So, and I got a zip file from when I downloaded it, and I thought, oh, alright, just drop it in. Didn't read the installation instructions, and in fact you have to actually open that, and then it's inside a folder that will come from the zip file. So I then had to figure out how to delete the end dimension to make this work, which I figured out how to do. We went to the end, and I'll show you what it looks like, because you won't actually see the fight ever, because the fight... Actually, the fight went okay. It was just the... What the hell is wrong? The fight went okay. It was just the stuff afterwards which didn't go okay. Is this... Oh, it's because I had... It's because I had a... As you can see, I died multiple times, and it's why I have diamond armor. I do plan on making parasuit armor eventually. I think it's called parasuit armor, but I need to improve my power source. So this crap. So this is meant to be dragon essence, but for whatever reason, it's giving me some stuff from Railcraft. So as you can see, the end looks a bit different after the fight. So what the end dragon can do in this mod is, holy moly, is some of these pillars are made of obsidian that is called falling obsidian. It basically has the physics of gravel. So like, it'll fall if the ender dragon flies through it, like so. It to be stacked up normally like one of these, and then when the ender dragon comes through it, it'll get knocked out the way and they'll fall like sand. Another thing it can do is, as you can sort of see, it can dive and come out of the ground. It's a really, really awesome mod, and I believe there's like stuff off in the distance that you can go and check out. Like, I'm not sure if there's any other bosses or anything, but you know, there's stuff you can do. Yeah, sadly, because it just kept dropping loads of these goggles things, I didn't include it, and also there's a lot of messing about, so bloop. Alright, so I wish it'd drop you outside at the end portal. That'd be better. Game. I also showed you, let me just make sure I've got the right boots on. And the right jetpack. Or a jetpack, should I say. I finished off the Liquid XP room, and that is how I actually made this. Now I'm going to go over it nice and quickly for you, because I'm going to, basically. So the way that this works is we have... Actually, we've got a load of crap here. Let me... Ooh, diamond. I need diamonds. I want diamonds. So what happens is, you want to enchant something, right? So you'd put your sword in, and a book, and what you would... And now, if you were to not put anything in there, and you put... Right, no, let's start from the beginning. The way this enchanting table works is you need these medallions. And the way you do this is you tell what level you want, and you put a medallion in, and it'll start filling the medallion to an enchant level. Then you come over to the enchant table, and as you can see, I have 68 bookcases around me, which means we can get max level of 34, but I believe there's only a level of 30. So, anything over 60 bookcases, you're fine. So it's 2 bookcases per level. And basically the idea is that if I was to put an enchanted medallion in here, it would enchant this book with the levels on this book, on the medallion. So you get enchanted book there. No, you get an empty medallion here and an enchanted book there. Now that could be anything. That could be like fire protection 4 and fire aspect 4. I don't know if fire aspect can go up to 4, but anyway, you understand what I mean. So what you do is, if I was to put this sword in here, what it would do is it would make enchant for a sword. It does use damage upon the sword, which isn't fantastic. And then what you do is you back out of here, and no, this one. This is the combiner. So it's basically an anvil, but without the naming. So you put the book in there, the weapon in there, and you go down and make this. What this is like an extractor. So if I was to put, so if I had that book of fire protection and fire aspect, I could put it in here with one of these books, and I'd end up with a book in here that had fire aspect and a book in here that had fire protection, and I could take them both out and put one on a chest plate, one on a sword. So that's basically how it works. It is quite a good mod. In fact, this is a crafting table. Yeah, look at that. That's not from the mod, but still. So yeah, I'm actually at this week, and I'll show you the underneath. So as you can sort of see, we have the tube coming from the zombie grinder, which doesn't work, going up there because you have to feed fluid into the top and draw it out the bottom. Pain in the arse. And that's just like that, so I can just walk over it. And then that feeds to the 2 extractors. And this feeds to the 2 combiners, and that feeds to the 2 imprinters. There's no XP that goes to the enchanter. These will stuff we're going to take stuff off, which I'll do eventually, maybe, possibly. Any of these actually any good? Ooh, I will. Let me just. Oh yeah, better put a book in there. Derp. Derp, derp. Derp, derp. Can it not do it? Screw you! This mod's slightly tedious. So I'll give me a bit more back. So yeah. So that is... So, I've completed Dimensional Anchors because it's 1 block. Hardcore expansion I completed, but it's bugged, and Liquid XP I've completed here, but it's slightly weird. So now we just have, because on my spreadsheet I have blue, which is uncompletable, I have green, which is completed, yellow, which is worked on, and red, which is like not completed, not even really started on it. What I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to eventually pull out. But I've decided that, if you don't know, that's for Galactic Craft, that one down there. And what I want to do is I want to build another one I don't want it too close to the house. Is there anything? Whoop. What's through here? Not a lot. Good. Because what I was thinking of doing is possibly having a quarry here to make another one of these holes, and then having this for ICBM missiles. Because if I go to ICBM, as you can tell, there are a lot of different missiles, and I need a place to launch these from. So, and I don't have to like knock all the stuff out the middle for the Galacticraft stuff, just so I can launch the odd ICBM missile. So I'm going to I'm doing 2 mines. I'm probably going to make another quarry. I've got enough diamonds. Diamonds in the sky. Do I? Yes, I do. Right, so let's get a pick. Pick a pick. This is how many goggles. So you can imagine how many essence it would be. I mean, I did it once. I have actually done the mod properly. I made a separate mod file without railcraft in, and it works properly. But is there no chests? Seriously? Oh, there's one here. Right, come. There we are. Right. Another thing which I'll quickly show you while I've got a jetpack on is up here. In this darkened room is all the oreberry bushes. Ow. So yeah, we've got all of the different ones that I've collected so far. A good old selection. See, that's something I'm sort of working on, and this horrible roof I've created. Too big. Right. I made 2 jetpacks as well when I was fighting the whatever it was boss. And the dragon. I was wondering about possibly. Well, looks like I've been here once. I don't have my hammer on me. Slightly irritating. But putting it up here, actually, this one, because I want 2 massive holes outside my house. I mean, I have the one for the moon, or what about putting it here? No, because there's already a thing under there. There's my Galacticraft actual construction place over there. Unless I move the Galacticraft one over here. That is a possible option. Let me just go and get my hammer. Hello, house. How are you today? Handheld items. A hammer. The harrow hammer. Hello. Eat it. So this size is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9. So this area is 9 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is actually like pretty much the size it would be. So what I need sort of through there is, let me just grab all of that. This is roughly the middle, yes it is. How big this door is? A 3 by 3. Is it a 3 by 3? No, it's a 2.5 by 3. Yes, I've done it right, that's alright. I don't have a shovel either. Hey. Go and grab a shovel. I should really build an excavator. An excavator. Like, that would be really useful. Let's sod it, let's do it. I've got, I've made a cleaver. That's, I've made an axe, a tinkerer's construct axe, pickaxe, and then you have the hammer, which is like a big pickaxe, and the cleaver, which is like a big sword. Might as well make a tinkerer's construct item. It's a shovel. So let's look for the excavator. So that is probably an excavator head, I presume. That's a shovel head. Chisel. Hammer, no. Handguard, crossbow, tough rod. Axe head, knife. Pan. Are my books over here? Books. Let's have a look. So I want a excavator, which is an excavator head. So I need to grab. Have we got a no? Pattern. Like pattern recipe. Alrighty. Like so. Ooh. So we need a dust chisel, broad axe, excavator. Alright, so we need 8 of something. What's this made of? Let me go and find that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. That one, that's what I wanted. Can I have a new one, please? Thank you. And I want tinker. Whoops, sign in error. I don't care. Tinkerer's construct recommended tools.